boat goes a long way up in the water when you want to have it high enough to lift the keel or to have the keel drop all the way down. So now I want to raise the keel up so that we can drop the boat down again. So I'll just check how we're doing with the survey and then we'll need to raise the keel.
We're Cheryl and Paul Shard, hosts of the Distant Shores Sailing Adventure TV series. Recently, we've been cruising aboard our variable draft Southerly 480 sailboat in Panama. This is the fourth sailboat we've owned during 31 years of international sailing, and we're about to build our fifth. Join us on the journey. Distant Shores 3 is for sale, so we're having the boat surveyed for potential new buyers.
The boat is solid on the bottom, so that's why it sounds like that.
Right, so you can tell by the sound if there's any voids or problems with the glass.
After a certain...
It will take a couple of weeks to receive the surveyor's report, but the hull is sound, so we'll continue work on board here at the edge of the Panamanian jungle.
What is the gun for? The gun is for crocodilos, you said?
Por aquí hay cocodrilos.
Sí.
Sí.
Okay.
Aquí ellos
Veer?
andan aquí. Sí. Tú ahí, tú mirando y ellos van por ahí pasan.
Okay.
Sí.
En la semana pasada?
Sí, siempre están por acá. Andan
Always.
así, van allá, salen
They're always here?
allá, salen a coger sol.
Oh, they come up on the land
Se
to get some
paran
sun?
allá a coger sol.
Muchas gracias.
Okay.
During the pandemic, the ship's main battery bank died, so this week we're doing a big project to upgrade to lithium batteries.
Okay, so we got the 4 batteries out. They're each 132 pounds, so that's 520 pounds, I think, 530 for all 4 batteries. And the 2 batteries that are going to replace it will only be less than half that much. So it's about a little less than half, and it's going to be more than double the power. So that's amazing for half the weight and still double the power. So it's like 4 times the energy density. So now I've got to take out that gray box cover and build that into the new shape to handle the 2 new batteries as a battery container. Okay, so I made a model of the new batteries. So this is one of the new battery banks here. There's 2 of these. And I made this in order to make sure, although the numbers said there was enough room for this, I wanted to be absolutely certain that I'd be able to put the battery in. So it can come down like that, go down into the box, and then turn for it to turn and to sit down there. Hopefully with that one in place, there'll still be room for the second one to make the turn as it swings and sits in there, and it seems like there was plenty of room, so. Great, good start. This is where the new batteries are gonna go when they finally arrive. This is the old battery box, and there was 4 big red, not a real cough, not a serious cough at all, kind of dust cough. So the 4 big red batteries used to go here, like that. Oh, sorry, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit of space. And the new batteries are going to go this way, so a big blue battery here and another big blue battery here. And I'm just cutting this back, so I had to remove these using the little vibrating multi-tool, oscillating multi-tool. And then I'm just going to put a piece of plywood here to act as the new tray, and another brace in the middle, and an end piece over there. These beams were here. I took them out, and then I put in new beams so that one battery will go here, one battery will go here, and then this is for, so these battery tie downs will tie across, and then you ratchet it tightened up. Little stainless clips in the middle. All right.
And now the moment of truth. Will the batteries fit?
Okay,
It has to go straight.
Okay. Okay. Puoi quitarlo per favor? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I've got it.
It's hitting though.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
Can you get up okay?
You guys are very good friends.
Huh? Not at all.
But had to be. Is fine the position, yeah.
It's not going to move now, I think.
Pre-planning pays off, and with our weightlifting friends' help, the batteries slide right in.
It's like groundhogs. So one hole, one the other.
Yeah.
Evangelina, thank you. You're so good to do that.
Batteries are in the box, and now I need to measure up, and now that the batteries are right there, we can measure the distance between all the terminals, which I wasn't confident of doing in virtual space. We can measure them and get the terminals and the wiring made up for that, and we'll be on the road and just doing the extra networking and ready to go. And there's network cables here connecting the batteries, so each battery is talking to the battery management system, the BMS. And then the BMS can decide which gets voltage and when the current is going to be turned off and all that stuff. Okay, so we're ready to start hooking stuff up. I've got two 24-volt batteries. We need 48 volts, so these two batteries will go in series. That means I connect the negative to the positive here. And I've made these cables up. So this is from negative to positive here. Whenever you're, again, working with this kind of stuff, I've insulated the tool so that I can't cause a short circuit by turning it and then touching something metal. So this is for safety. For any of the screwdrivers to just insulate the handle, and you can't cause a short by putting the two together. So the batteries are going to go onto here, this side of it, and then there's a shunt here and a contactor that will make sure to disconnect the batteries if the system ever gets too low or has any high voltage problem. If the chargers, which are on this side, the chargers and the loads, are ever drawing too much or have pulled the voltage down too low, then this can disconnect. It's a pretty clever system. Okay, so it is so fun working in this little corner, I must say. You don't need yoga when you've got this. To start this unit up, I think we just press the start button on the bottom. That's it. Hey, a green light comes on. Hey, Cher, could you see the screen out there to see if it's doing anything? And the contactor fired. The screen's up. Let's try operating the bow thruster. So turn it on and just give it a tiny pulse. It worked! Oh my god!
As we take on this next expedition to San Blas, our distant shores 3, Captain Juanjo will be skippering just for 3 more seconds. I'm gone. Enjoy, guys.
Thanks, buddy. Brief cameo by Juanjo, Marina Manager for Shelter Bay.
Now that the batteries are installed, we need to do a test cruise to make sure everything is working properly. We've been at the dock for several weeks, so it feels great to get moving again.
So we have to call into Cristobal Station just to tell them we're leaving the harbor and we'd like to go through their busy traffic zone. Cristobal Station, sailing yacht distant shores, leaving Shelter Bay, and request permission to exit the breakwater. Over.
Okay, distant shores. I got a vessel approaching to the breakwater, entering the breakwater at this moment, so be aware of that, keep clear of that vessel, over.
Roger, I see him approaching and I will keep well out of his way. Distant shore standing by.
Join us next time for a sail to the Cunagala, where we check out our new lithium batteries while exploring Panama's San Blas Islands.
If you're planning to attend the United States Sailboat Show in Annapolis, drop by booth M5 and 6 to say hello. It would be great to meet you.
And if you need a gift for the sailor in your life, check out the Distant Shores Super Pack. It contains 130 half-hour commercial-free episodes of the Distant Shores sailing TV series. Hours of sailing adventure in the world's top cruising destinations to get you through the winter. Available for download now or on DVD.